Good morning, Alan.
Good morning, Anaïs.
Summer is ending, Alan.
Yes, so it's time that summer holiday.
And
Yeah.
so you go back to school.
Oh no.
No. Did you like school?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't.
I mean, most of us did not.
But can I say, when you go back to school and you change class, you change seat, and maybe you change even classroom,
Yes.
the first day is quite nice.
The first day is always nice.
Then back to the hell.
Exactly.
As always.
Exactly. In Belgium, you from yesterday, people no, from 2 days ago, from Monday, people are back to school.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's not the case in every country in Europe, in every country around the world. In Japan, they are not back to school until April.
They don't have a
Yeah, they don't have the same
3 months,
calendar.
Summer holiday, but I remember in Italy, I was going back to school around like the second week of September.
Yeah, it was like this for me too, but then they changed probably with COVID, and they never put it back.
I
So it's
actually
just-
stopped being interested about that, so I don't know honestly right now.
But when we were young, and it was the 1st or the 5th of September.
9 September. I remember 9/7, but you know, something like that.
When we were younger.
Yeah, younger.
Yeah.
Long
I
time
did
ago.
not like the idea to go back to school.
Mhm.
But when I hear, because yesterday I listened to the radio about the reports they did about children coming back to school, and they were like, I'm so happy to go back to school because I'm gonna see my friends and stuff. And I did not have a lot of friends in elementary school, so I was probably not that happy, but they're never happy about the classes, of course.
Me going back to school, I never think about the friends because, you know, the town is small. We met each other anyway. Like we going around with bicycle, going to the lake. So yeah, that was not a problem.
You were never too far from your friends. And so-
Also, yes.
yeah.
I mean, I remember at that time my best friend was living around 400 or 500 meters far
Oh,
from my place.
yeah.
So yeah, we were quite close.
You could hang out every day if you wanted.
Basically,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's better for me. Probably my only friend in elementary school, he lived 20 kilometers from my place. So
Oh, that's far.
and most people lived 20 kilometers from my place.
Especially when you're that young, it's
Yeah,
far.
yeah. So the friends that I had at this age were mostly people from my theater class,
Oh, okay.
which was an activity I did outside of school that we talk about in another episode. But yeah, theater was also not happening during the summer holidays. So yeah, for 2 months I was quite alone, I think,
Yeah, that's sad.
with my
yeah.
family. But yeah, quite alone most of the time. Yeah.
I know. For me, I also. I mean, of course, with friends, but also when I start to play basketball, we have not all the summer, of course, but you know, some basketball training. So
Yeah.
even if in summer it's terrible because in school gym it's so hot.
Yeah.
We don't have.
And it smells bad.
We smell bad because we're running. and
We do too, yes.
Yes. But like, there's no air conditioning system.
Of course.
So
It's Europe.
yeah, it's Europe, so hot. And I remember, you know, training, running, and then maybe you have. Oh my God, I forgot English. Memai, how you call it?
What's that?
It's like when you say your head is spinning.
You have your head spinning.
Okay, it's just like this.
I guess. Head turning. No, I don't.
I don't
see
know.
Another vocabulary for that.
Well, yeah, something like that. So, but I mean, I was quite busy. Also, yeah, I remember in summer, like until I finished elementary school, my cousin from another town on the lake, she used to come to our place and stay 3-4 weeks, and we just go around, and or maybe me, I was going there for 1-2 weeks, it depends.
really?
Yeah, that was really nice.
It's nice.
Good memories.
I can say in the recent years, school has changed a lot. Of course, I haven't been in a school in a while, same time as you, because technically it was Japanese school.
Yes.
But I can say from my mom, who is a teacher, that everything surrounding the classroom basically changed in the last 10 years. First of all, the most important tool in a classroom is
The blackboard.
blackboard, chalkboard. It's not there anymore.
They have the digital one, right?
Yes. Also, I don't know why in English we call this a blackboard. I've never had a blackboard. It was always dark green board. You don't remember?
Oh my god, you may be right, actually.
Yeah. I've never seen a blackboard. It was always dark green.
No, I think I had a blackboard in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember both, green and blackboard. But yeah, I don't know why I always call them blackboard.
So my mom changed her classroom. She was in the same classroom for more than 20 years, and then the building had to be destroyed, and so they get to another building. It was a very, very, very old building, by the way. So they went to another building, and she had a new classroom, and she did not have the digital board at first. She had a blue board. It's like a blackboard. A blackboard, but a chalkboard, but blue.
Okay, first time heard about it.
And I was like, ooh, fancy. But then she got the digital one, which was not even like a projector thing that you write with a pen. It's a television with a pen.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a big TV.
Because I think the last year of high school I saw the digital one a bit, but they have the projector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably your last year of high school was my first year of middle school, and in Belgium, middle and high school are the same. Yeah, so I was 12.
Well, yeah,
we're 6 years apart, so
yes,
it makes sense.
Huh?
Yes, and I remember that when I was in school, probably until 2017, 2018, only the mathematics teacher had the classroom with the projector and the board. You can basically write on the projected image and it translates to the computer.
Well, I think for science subjects it's very useful.
Yeah, also the science teacher came sometimes to the mathematics room just to do stuff like that. Or they bring a projector. That happens.
If you're studying literature, I don't think I don't think it's that useful.
It's not that useful, but it can be sometimes.
It can be, of course it can be, but I think literature class, the book is enough. The textbook is enough.
Until my last year of high school, in Belgium at least my high school, I don't know how every school functions, but mine was you have a main classroom, and then for some subjects you get to another classroom. It depends. So sometimes the teacher comes to your class, sometimes you have to go to another class.
That's cool. No, my school, the school I went, you're always in the same classroom. And the teacher, the mathematics teacher come, the science, history, and but not moving.
We had a chemistry lab also in my high school.
Me too. And do you burn on the Bunsen, I think?
Yes. Yes.
The mineral to do the like a green flame, blue flames.
We did that, not a lot, not as much as I wanted to do. In this chemistry class, we also did like biology when we had to cut the bowl that cats vomits. Cats when they eat too much hair.
You have to cut that one?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Yes.
How the school got those?
I don't know. It smelled so bad. After we had like a hour off to eat, I could not eat because I smelled my finger. That was no.
No, we never do something like this.
That was very bad. That's not a great memory I have about this classroom. The teacher was nice, but yeah.
I was expecting you to say, "Oh, you're gonna dissect the frog," as you see in every movie. But
the frog is more American. I think it's not allowed anymore to do that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because people killed frogs for that. So,
well, yes, actually.
But yeah, when I was still in last year of high school, the geography and history teacher had a special classroom for him, and he had a projector. He had the Veleda board, so it was a white board, but he projects an image because he was showing always maps and stuff, so it's easier.
On a whiteboard, it's easy to do it.
But he probably now has like the digital one, like my mom's classroom have, because almost every class have changed to that type of board now.
Everything is digital. Yeah. But I expect they still have textbook.
Yeah, they do have textbook probably, but it's not as much as we had.
Because I expect also some classes to to have some kind of tablet instead of textbook, to be honest.
Yeah, and probably like in Canada, I think, I'm not sure about that information, but I think almost every student have to own a Chromebook.
Oh.
Yeah, so they can send the assignments through internet directly. And I had to do that maybe twice when I was in high school. Yes.
Me never.
Yeah, when we had to send a PowerPoint or something. Yeah. Also, when there's PowerPoint in literature class, you use a projector. See?
Oh yeah. Well, of course, the PowerPoint to show your hometown.
Yeah, probably stuff like that. Your presentation about the ladybug that I did when I was 10 years old. Still proud of that one. And the giraffe the year before.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I went to the zoo just to see giraffes.
That's interesting because me in elementary school, I did the presentation of one region from Italy. It's boring. Let me do the ladybug too. It's cute.
Yeah, I
Come on.
mean, we had some fun doing those presentations. So that was nice.
The region. Who cares about the region where you are in elementary school?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know the region already. Probably,
but teach me in middle school.
Yeah. The classroom were not well equipped in technological stuff, let's say.
Mine too.
Computers were mostly Windows XP when it was already Windows 8. And the English teacher could not figure out how to turn on her computer to project a movie in English or something.
Yes,
so
classic.
Those kind of things. People were not always very good with technology, but hey, that's now I hope that kids nowadays have a better understanding of the technology.
I hope to. I hope to actually, because even if in the school year in Japan I saw people that were not good at using the basic of Excel. I know Excel is difficult and it can be really complicated, but to do the sum of two numbers is easy.
Yeah, you have the sum function.
Yes. Or I don't know, I remember I saw people being really bad at computer and they were 20, 25.
I mean, we did have some Japanese teachers that were using PowerPoints every day. And some of them did not really do well with PowerPoints. Also with a simple... do you remember the audio speaker? Because when we were in Japanese school, it was still the middle of COVID.
Yes.
And so some students were joining on Zoom. But in order for us to hear the questions that those students have and for them to hear a microphone from the teacher, they needed to connect a Bluetooth speaker. Yes. And they connect the Bluetooth speaker every day. And sometimes it did not work well. And they did the test sound every morning at 8:40 in the morning when you are half tired and you're like trying to talk just before the class starts, and you hear very loud in all the class the Zoom test sound.
The sound, yes.
Zoom was a company that really for no reason got a very hype during COVID.
Yes, everyone was using.
I mean,
COVID.
use Skype or something else. Why everyone was using Zoom all of a sudden? I don't know. And then, well, now nobody is really talking about Zoom. Sometimes you have, join me on Zoom for this conference.
Now it's Google Meetings.
Yeah, or Google Meetings. Yeah. But Zoom is a company with millions of dollars. They cannot afford to design a better sound that.
Yes.
That's one of the... When I got a piano from my partner's brother, he had too much piano and he gave us a piano as the first thing I played on the piano.
I remember you show me, yes.
Yes. That has nothing to do with...
Come on. It's funny even to have it as a notification sound for messages.
Yeah, but it's so loud. And I mean
the sound, in class was too loud. Yeah.
I feel a bit bad for people who could not graduate properly because COVID was happening. So people who graduate 6 years ago, 5 years ago, they had not a great graduation. They did not have a party probably.
Well, I graduated before COVID and I didn't have a party.
I had a small party. It was nice. We learned, we teach the Japanese girl how to dab. That was funny. And I don't remember most of it because I was very drunk. But it was fun, yeah. I remember going to a friend's place after that and crashing out and just sleeping until 10 a.m. And at 10 a.m., the dad of that friend came, and for the second time in my life, he asked me if I wanted a beer in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's difficult.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I'm not even totally woke up yet. Please let me have a glass of water first.
And then a beer.
Yeah, then a beer. Yeah. So Alan, did you get in trouble in school for... Probably you did get in trouble in school for anything, but...
Yes, something happened, of course. And for example, I remember in elementary school, during the break, we were playing and somehow I fell and I bumped my head in the heater.
The heater?
The heater.
Not... So for people outside of Europe who are listening to us, the iron heater that is near the floor and that is very hard.
Yeah, it's very iron.
It's not soft at all.
I don't know how to say, but
yeah,
yes.
very iron.
And I bumped my head to that and it stopped working.
Okay.
The teacher came out. They were so mad at me. And when they called the guy for repairing it, they said, "You're gonna stay there and look how you have to repair it." I was 9, I think.
It's too early. It's too early to
And I
learn how to
remember when I
repair.
went back home, I said to my mom what happened. And I said, they didn't even ask if my head was okay.
I mean, it could have sparked a plumber career somewhere, you know.
No.
But it did not.
No, not at all.
Come on, ask if you're okay at least.
Exactly.
It's a heater, it's very hard. For me, the thing I got the most in trouble for was I was maybe 14 or 15, and we had picnic tables in the area when you can play football and stuff like that. And on those picnic tables, people tag stuff, people write stuff. And I remember people putting phone numbers of other people, like, oh, I'm 13 and I want a boyfriend or some things. Surely someone like me who never did anything like that is not gonna reply to one of those numbers. So I found one number that said, oh, you want to have you want to be part of our multiple relationship or triple relationship.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, haha, funny, I'm gonna scam them. You know?
Okay.
So I start to write stuff like, yeah, my name is Pablo, I'm 45 years old. You know, and I do that with a friend, and my friend who never got in trouble because it was my phone number, of course.
Yeah, right.
And then the girl in question sends a message back, and I understand to those messages, I don't remember what the messages were, that well, she does not like her number written on the benches like that. And I'm like, no, sorry, it's Anaïs from a 4-year C. Actually, if you feel like this is a bad thing, you should tell the teacher, like, I'm warning you, your number is on the table, you know. And I don't know.
You did a good thing.
Yeah, I did a good thing, you know. I wanted to make a joke at first. And I just wanted to make a joke so my friends and I will laugh. And I'm like, oh no, this person is having a bad time. And if I was at their place, I would not have enjoyed that. So what I did is I just tell her, yeah, your number is on the, table number 2 or outside, like near this door. And she told the story to the principal of the school, because there is a
it's a serious problem. Can be a serious
and who did that, she has some suspicions, but of course the principal, what he is doing is taking notes of the names of the classes of people she has suspicions, and she say my name because I give her the reason, like the number was, she said that, oh, this person Anaïs told me that my number was on the table. So 2 days later I go to school, 8 a.m., happy day, everything is going well. And then the guy, there is not the security, but the manager of the kids.
Well, okay.
I don't know how to say that.
Well, I can understand.
We call that an educator in French. He comes to me and he's like, I'm really disappointed in you. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, fuck, what happened? And then we get to class and I'm like, this guy says he's disappointed in me and I don't know what I did. And talking to my friend, which I sent the message, he's like, do you think it's because of the message? And I'm like, oh no, what did I do? And so for like 40 minutes I'm panicking, I'm I'm really like shaking and stuff, and the teacher is asking me some questions I cannot reply. And then another teacher, the geography teacher, comes to the classroom, and she calls me. And I'm like, I'm done.
No,
They're gonna be like,
of
you
course.
faked your identity for Pablo, 45 years old, and then, no, I'm done for it. It's impossible.
Hey, Pablo.
Pablo. And the teacher brings me to a classroom I've never seen before, of like 2 chairs.
This is your new classmate, Pablo.
No, not like that. So the teacher brings me and she's like, so what happened? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I almost cried. Like, I'm so sorry. I took out my phone, and because at the time you had to turn off your phone during class, it was completely off. And I had to turn on my phone, but it takes like 3 minutes to
phone
turn on. Yes. So she's like, I'm explaining at the same time, like, no, I wanted to warm her. I wanted to make a joke at first, and then I noticed that the vibe were not going well. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tell this person. And she's like, oh, okay, that's better.
At
So-
least it ended well.
Yeah, it ended well. And the guy who told me I'm really disappointed in you, after the break, I went to see him, and he's like, oh, okay, I'm not disappointed anymore, basically. Because I
Thank
felt
you.
really bad, because it's like, oh my god, I did something bad. No, I did something good, quote unquote. I could just have take the number and say, hey, your number is on the bench. That's not great. But no, I wanted to make a joke before.
It's funny that you know what? We're funny to do the telephone joke.
Bart Simpson's in the first
Yes,
few episodes.
exactly like Bart Simpson.
Yeah, that's the thing that I thought I was gonna be the most in trouble for. A last thing I want to add, I was in the theater option at school. So I had the theater class in the evenings, and I had the theater class at school too. And when I had theater class at school, we had to make a playback. So we had to take a video clip that existed and reenact it. And in the video clip I chose, the singer has gray hair, and I wanted to be dressed like the singer. So I was like, I'm gonna have gray hair too. You cannot have gray hair at school, of
No?
course.
Why?
Oh, it was a rule
a
at school
rule,
at that point. So you could not have colored hair.
What school? Elementary, middle, high school?
Middle school or high school maybe. And Catholic school too. So yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable now.
Yeah. More understandable. And so I want to make the things right. So I write something like, for this performance for class, I'm gonna have a temporary coloration. Thank you. I'm gonna have a temporary coloration, and I'm gonna have gray hair for 2 days. Is that okay? And I give that to the principal, and the principal just laughs and say, okay, don't worry about it. And then I get to school the next morning, and one of the educators have not been warned about that. He's like, what the fuck are you doing with gray hair? And I have an authorization for the principal. It's like, you kidding me? You don't have it. And then another educator comes and says, no, it's okay, don't worry. So I almost got in trouble for that. And this guy was like a probably ex-military guy, so he was the most scary of them,
Yes.
And after when you are in because the educators basically was one person for the first and 2 years, another person for the 3 and 4 year, and another person for 5 and 6 years. But if there is a problem, they exchange,
Yeah.
But once you're in the 5 and 6 years with that guy, he's very nice. It's just that he's scary to younger ones. So yeah, I was probably seen in middle school. But yeah, so it was my fault.
For me, I have another episode also in high school. I was playing basketball and I break the ring because I dunk. And when the teacher arrived, of course she didn't even ask.
She knows it's you.
Who did
The
that?
tallest basketball player guy.
Exactly. I mean, there was another one almost tall like me.
But it's you, obviously.
Immediately, like this, and like another physical education teacher came, and she said, "Sei un cretino." That is an Italian insult.
Yeah.
And
What a dumb guy, probably. Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest, I couldn't say no.
Yes, that's
what I
dumb from
did.
you.
I
Yes,
couldn't
don't
say
worry.
no. Or always with the same teacher, always physical education class. We were doing some stuff in the gym, and she was going around to check people if they were doing properly. So for a moment, she put the student registry on the floor. I was walking nearby, no problem at all.
Yeah.
And then a guy came to me like for playing, and he pushed me. And for not losing balance, I put my foot behind, but I put it on the student registry.
Yes.
And I torn it apart.
Oh no.
And when the teacher said, "Document,"
Of course.
again, this is a document, and how can I say to the principal? And
Well, nowadays, to come back to that,
It's
they do it.
digital.
Yeah, they do it on the tablet. So
no problem.
unless you
anymore.
break the tablet, but it's in the cloud anyway.
Yeah,
so,
please don't put the tablet on the floor then.
Yeah.
During physical education.
Why did
class.
you put the note on the floor? Also, she could have put it in
I-
the teacher's
I
room.
mean,
or
we were
something.
in the gym, and on the student registry, they were also taking the mark. All
okay.
doing good now.
Well, that-
And so for a moment, she put it on the floor because there's no desk in the gym,
Mhm. Okay, that's
and
more
it
understandable.
was near me.
Yeah. But anyways, if you have a story of you being grounded for something you did on purpose or not do on purpose, you can now send us fan mail.
Yes, fan mail. I will put the link in the history on Instagram.
Yeah, you can go on our story on Instagram or just on our profile. It's the link of the website,
Yeah.
I guess. You can also just go to your podcast app that you're listening right now, Apple Podcast, Spotify, any app, and it's the first link in the show notes. You have a button, send us fan mail. You click on that, you can send a voice message or a text message, and we will play or read it in the next episode of Good Morning Alan.
Yes.
So anyway, Alan, we should go back to school, I guess.
No, please, I don't want
please,
to go back
please
to
don't,
school.
please
no,
don't.
no.
Because if we go back to school, we cannot have a good day.
And a good morning.